All right, I was working on a Khalil Ware Pelle Larsson video, but something way cooler happened that has nothing to do with Summer League, because let's be honest, Summer League, whew, it's a tough watch sometimes. It's a tough watch, and I'm glad something way more fun happened. I'm sure you all have heard by now, Damian Lillard. Dame time, baby. Back in Portland. What a wholesome, lovely story. I'm very happy. I'm very happy for Trailblazers fans and for Dame. So great. And Joe Cronin, I'm sure you watch my channel. Please, you got to do this when you're welcoming back Dame. You got to play the Welcome Back Kotter song. You got to go for it. You got to play the Welcome Back Kotter song.
Welcome back.
Maybe I'll play a snippet of it. I don't want to get all copyrighted and all that stuff. But if you even want to be cooler, you play the Mace remix, the Mace Welcome Back song. I think that came out when I was a junior in high school. I'll put a little snippet of that in there. You got to go with one of those songs when Dame comes back, baby. And it's just a great story. It's very wholesome. In a world where not a whole lot of wholesome stuff is going on these days, it's just a really nice, fun, wholesome thing to see Dame back in the Trailblazers jersey, the black and red. The Blazers have always had some cool jerseys. I like those old school Blazers jerseys. Just seeing Dame in a Bucks jersey, it was kind of like, this wasn't really supposed to happen, because he was supposed to go to my Miami Heat. And I'm not bitter. I'm over that. Jimmy's gone. The Dame thing didn't happen. You know, that really would have been fun to see Dame in a Heat jersey and Dame and Jimmy play together. And that would have been fun in the 23-24 season. But that ship has long sailed, and I have no ill will towards that situation at all anymore. It's water under the bridge. But Dame is a true Trailblazer. I wonder what all of this means for Dame as far as basketball goes. Of course, we all know torn Achilles, and he's not playing next season. He's back in the 26-27 season. So we're probably not going to see Dame suit up for whatever, 15, 16 months from now. He'll be 36 at the time, coming off of an Achilles injury. What would that mean for his game? What kind of Damian Lillard will we get? Are we going to see a little bit more of a mid-range kind of Dame, more of a facilitative kind of Dame? Will he be able to shoot those really, really deep three-pointers at the same clip he used to? Because, you know, he shoots from really far out. He has kind of more of a jump shot, shoots on his way up. He doesn't really do like that push kind of shot. He's a little bit more of a jump shot. So there's a lot of oomph and strength that goes into that kind of shot. And Dame's a strong guy, but I just wonder, with the Achilles and being 36, will he still have that oomph to get that shot off? I think he will. I hope he will. Any of these guys that have had these bad injuries, you gotta remember, these are like pro athletes, super gifted individuals. We saw KD came back and Clay came back. Kyrie's going to come back. I know that it's a different injury. Halliburton and Tatum, I really, really hope all those guys bounce back and can still be what they were. And I really hope that at the very least, we can still see a Damian Lillard that can contribute, facilitate, be a good mentor, be a good vet, all that kind of stuff. And like I said, Dame's a good enough player and a good enough athlete, has a great basketball IQ. He'll know how to listen to his body and adjust, adapt to this new chapter of basketball, whatever that style of play is. And worst case scenario, the worst case scenario is you're not that good still, but you're going to get to see Dame come out, wearing a Blazers jersey, and hit a three-pointer. That's awesome. So your worst case scenario is still pretty good. And you got a pretty fun roster going on. I'm very compelled by this Trailblazers roster. And as far as this season goes, if I was the Blazers and Chauncey Billups and all that, by the way, shout out to Chauncey Billups too. Love Chauncey Billups. 04 Pistons, one of my all-time favorite teams. Championship caliber pedigree coach. Resonates well with players. Love Chauncey Billups. Denny Avdia. That guy, one of the more underrated players in the league. I think he had his best season last year. Awesome player. I've heard good things about this Toumani Camara guy, but I'm not going to lie. Look, I'll be honest, guys. I don't watch a whole lot of Portland Trailblazers. I'm sorry. But once again, I'm compelled from afar by their roster. And I think there's some really interesting players on this team. Denny Avdia is one of the more interesting players in the league. Every time I see that guy play, I see some highlights of him, and I'll look at box scores. I'm always impressed by him. Donovan Clingan, only 21, 7'2", Maron. He's gonna have a whole season to improve. And in that next season, he's going to be 22, 23, getting to play with Dame. That's one more year of growing and maturing. This Yang Hansen kid, Yang Hansen, the Chinese guy, who's 7'1", man, big dudes. That kid, woof, he is exploding with potential. Scoot, let me have a little hot take about Scoot here, man. Now, I don't know why, but my YouTube algorithm, I get all these videos of NBA players doing training and all that stuff, and I've been getting a whole bunch of Scoot Henderson training videos, and Scoot seems to really be putting in a lot of work this offseason. I think Scoot is going to be in the most improved player conversation by the end of this upcoming season. I said it. Blazers fans, what do you think about those apples, huh? Then, of course, you got Jrue Holiday. Awesome vet, mentor for the young guys, great defender. Shadon Sharpe. Now, that kid's got a ton of potential. He's only 22. As far as like Shadon Sharpe and Danny Avdia and Scoot. Oh, Jeremy Grant, too. He's another solid guy. This season, just get better. Just get better. Because who knows, a year from now, who knows what the NBA landscape is going to look like. Maybe the Blazers are going to make some more moves. Maybe they'll make some more moves next offseason. But just keep getting better. And all those younger guys, that core, that starting five, whatever it is, you through Donovan Clingan and Denny and Scoot and Shadon Sharpe, those kind of guys, this rookie kid from China, just get better and better and better. Listen to Jrue Holiday. Listen to Chauncey. Dame will be there in the locker room, giving all kinds of advice. And you have Damian Lillard waiting in the wings for the following season. So just have fun. They seem like they could be a really fun team to watch. And Blazers fans, just think about it. 15, 16 months from now, whatever it is, October of 2026, whenever Dame decides to come back, first home game of the season, back in the Blazers uniform, and man, when he hits that first three-pointer, woo! Goosebumps, baby. Goosebumps. Man, that is going to be straight up that Martin Scorsese cinema meme. Anyway, that's it. So happy for Dame. Really cool. See him back in Portland. Hopefully he retires there, lives happily ever after. Good for him. Happy for Blazers fans. Good for you guys.